Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, to my honorable examiners and respected audience, first I would like to say thank you for this opportunity. So I would be able to present my thesis proposal outline entitled "The Conversation Analysis of Adjacency Pairs in the Wicked 2024 Film." The first is background of the study. The researcher applies conversation analysis theory by Sachs and Segloff and focuses on adjacency pairs to reveal communication patterns and norms in the film. Why the researcher chose the film The Wicked? Because it shows how dialogue drives the narrative of adjacency pairs. So adjacency pairs in this research is from the theory from Sachs and Saglow. So it involves first pair part or FPP and second pair part or SPP. My research The researcher research questions. The first is what type of adjacency pairs are used in the Wicked 2024 film, and the second is what are the functions of adjacency pairs in the Wicked 2024 film. The significance of this study, the research contributes to linguistics, to understanding of how adjacency pairs are used and work in film conversation. And for practice, practically this research can help other researchers who want to analyze adjacency pairs, especially in film dialogue. And the next is about the scope and limitation of the research. So the researcher limit the research scope is about the conversation between two main characters, Alphaba and Glinda, um, and it contained repair elements, film, and frame within the theoretical approach of conversation analysis. And the limitation, the researcher limit the research um, for the main characters, Alphaba and Glinda, is only include some dialogue, some conversations in the film, rather than including all the dialogues in the film. And the researcher only analyzed between the two main characters, Alphaba and Glinda. So about the next is about the object. Wicked is a cinematic adaptation of the acclaimed Broadway musical directed by John M. Chu. This film stars Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba, a woman that is often misunderstood by others, and the second is uh, Ariana as Glinda, a popular, loved dearly by people and shaped by privilege to discover her true heart. Next is about previous studies. The researcher found several previous studies that have analyzed adjacency pairs. The first one is an analysis adjacency pairs of conversation in Black Panther movie by Pardede out 2021. And the second is conversation analysis of adjacency pairs on Arya Wengrove's conversation with Malala Yousafzai by Fadila and Mulatsi 2021. And the third one is adjacency pairs as featured in the conversation of Sofia Coppola's Lost in Translation movie script by Mudra 2018. And the last one is a conversation analysis of adjacency pairs in Sing movie by Amida Minatun and Florian 2021. For the literature review, the researcher involves four sub. The first is conversation analysis is a theoretical framework. The researcher took a theory from Sachs and Segloff, and the second one is adjacency pairs, is the most basic forms of speech that consist of utterances, the first pair part and second pair part from Sachs and Segloff, and the third one is repair. It refers to a broad category of techniques used to handle problems in every language. That is from the theory from Segloff. And the last is film, is a series of shots that have thematic meaning, where the theme becomes the main center in understanding the whole narrative. For the research design, the researcher will use a qualitative method because it's suitable for the researcher for the research uh, because the research is about analyzing adjacency pairs is about the words that left from conversation, and it's the qualitative method theory based on Miles and Huberman's. For data and data source, data data for this research will took from the film, the Wicked film, and the script of the film. And for the video source, the researcher will take uh, will take a video or will watch the video from Apple TV. And the script source is will download it from universalpicturesawards.com. Research instrument is the researcher itself, and it is no additional tools or instruments are used except for the laptop and notes. And for data collection technique, for data collection techniques, first the researcher will watch the wicked film and pay close attention to the selected scenes that have criteria for adjacency pairs, and then match spoken utterances with the film script, identify and note scenes containing adjacency pairs, draw conclusions based on analyzed data, and for the data collection technique, the researcher will use content analysis as a data analysis technique, with only looking for the location of phrases and words, and ignore the other elements such as data frequency. That's the end of my presentations of thesis proposal. Thank once again. I would say thank you for the opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.